Hello, everybody. This is BK International Talent Scout coming to you live from the BK Presents Studios in the Pacific Northwest. Guess what, y'all? Today is the day, and we are doing church announcements and PSAs. As you know, BK Presents is aired on Rainier Avenue Radio World, and it is aired 6 times a week, premiered 3 times on Sunday. The next time you can hear BK Presents on Rainier Avenue Radio World is this Friday at 9 a.m. And on Sundays, we're premiered 3 times. 8 a.m., 9:30 a.m., and 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's get ready for the PSAs, the shout-outs, and the church announcements. Love by the Slice. Cassandra Williams, Chief Executive Officer. The phone number is 235-588-2253. They're open 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday in Tacoma, Washington. Their website is lovebytheslice.com. Lovebytheslice.com. Progress House, established 1977. Director of Operations is Carnell Harris. ProgressHouse.us. You gotta listen to it. You gotta promote it. Wendy Peterson and Unity, U.S. Quartet Group Reggae Single Debut. That's right. If you want interviews, if you need a speed play, if you want product, if you want anything reggae, gospel 360 music news, please play, please request, please download Joy of the Lord Remix. For PR promo information, call 910-797-3423 or 850-3551. Again, Wendy Peterson and Unity at gmail.com. The Joy of the Lord Reggae Remix, produced in London. Cultural Festival Series, February through November. Food, fun, festivities. Just go to seattlecenter.com/festall. So, festivals coming up. The Spirit of Africa, May 11th. The Glimpse of China, May 18th. May 24th through the 27th at the Seattle Center, it's the Northwest Folklife Festival. June 8th, Indigenous People Festival. June 22nd, Seattle Iranian Festival. July 13th, Polish Festival. July 27-28, Seattle Arab Festival. August 18th, Brazil Fest. Hey! This year, the Black Arts Fest is August 23rd through the 25th. Interesting. September 8th, Live Hawaiian Cultural Festival. September 14th, 15th, CMAR Fiesta Paradis Festival. September 28th, 29th, the Italian Festival. October 13th, Turk Fest. November 2nd, Lights of India. November 9th, Seattle Hmong New Year. Those are all the festivals at the Seattle Center. Come get some culture, and they're all free. A Family Boyd Endowment Fund application deadline is March 31st. Hey, the endowment fund is for you. Get your application in. Get on the list. so you can get support. What's going on? Seattle Center Armory Food and Event Hall. From sweet to savory, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Eat at the Seattle Center. On the list, Big Mike Sandwich, Blue Water Taco, Cool Guys Fries, Matt's Fish Market, Mod Pizza, Seattle Fudge, Skillet Counter, Starbucks, Subway, Wing Dome, and The Walk. And in that store and in that place, Armory, you can go to the Seattle Kraken team store. What's going on? Hey, everybody has to go to the Pacific Science Center. Be curious and learn. PACSCI.org. What they have at the Pacific Science Center: Beyond Human Limits, Science for Everyone, Destination, Outer Space, Brain Cave, awe-inspiring favorites. Also, the Seattle Opera during the month of May, The Barber of Seville. Check it out. Now, when you go to the Seattle Opera, you got to go to the pre-talk. You got to go to the Seattle Opera, and then you got to stay for the question and answer afterwards. There is art all over the Seattle Center, y'all. There is art all over the Seattle Center. Go on an art tour of the Seattle Center and find all 49 pieces of art at the Seattle Center. Take a selfie at each art stop. Look, all roads led to Miami, Greater Miami, and Greater Miami Beach. The home of the International Music Summit Artist Retreat was in Miami. They got so many cool things in Miami. They got the Art House. They got the Bass Park. They got the Holocaust Memorial. They got the Jewish Museum. Miami Beach Walk. Miami Beach Golf Club. Miami City Ballet, Museum of Illusions, New World Center, Soundscape, Ocean Drive, Pride Park, Washington Avenue Bid, that's Troy Wright's project, Art Delco Welcome Center, LGBT Center, Miami Beach Visitor Center, Tourist Hospitality Center, Miami Beach Latin Chamber of Commerce. All that's happening in Miami Beach, in the city of Miami. Let's get to it, y'all. Are y'all ready? Y'all already know it's time for the pour over. Come on, get your coffee, get your drink, and let's go into this together with Hyena. Quote of the day: Lord, stamp eternity on my eyeballs. Jonathan Edwards. Man, what a statement. Business. Guess who's back? Back again. Roaring Kitty is back online, known as Keith Grill IRL. He's widely recognized as the leader of the pandemic era meme stock frenzy. They're back online. Investors bought GameStop in 2021, driving up its price, causing professional Wall Streeters betting against the stock. Short sellers to lose big bucks. The frenzy spawned class action lawsuit, congressional hearings, and the Netflix movie Dumb Money. After 3 years of silence, Gill returned to social media on Monday, posting a picture on X of the gamer leaning forward in his chair, a picture meant to slightly signify the game is on. Despite the lack of contents or additional information, shares of GameStop and AMC, another meme stock favorite, skyrocketed. GameStop soared as much as 275% over 2 days, and trading was halted several times due to volatility. Still confused? See our post. Truth to consider when tempted to risk it all for a big windfall. On Christ the solid rock I stand, all other grounds are sinking sand. Edward Mote, 1868. Scripture base, Hebrews 13:8, Matthew 7:24, Psalms 18:2. In the sports world, it's the WNBA tip-off. The W is back with more interest than ever after women's college ball season that drew record ratings courtesy of certain Iowan drafts first overall by the Indiana Fever. The Caitlin Clark effect has moved to the WNBA. The league kicked off its 28th season last night with 4 games, including Connecticut Sun's first home opener sellout in over 20 years. The Sun proved too bright for the Fever, winning 92-71. Though Caitlin had a team-high 20 points, the Fever play their home opener tomorrow, airing on Prime. The league announced that teams would be able to charter airplanes for all regular season games. Previously, they were allowed for back-to-back games, but there's been confusion as to which teams would use them and when. The Fever showed off theirs on X. Hey! Charter planes for the WNBA. Christian perspective. Whether you care about the WNBA, the NBA, the MLB, or even TTPD, we can agree that God's call on our lives today is live in a manner that reflects the undeserved love displayed on the cross. Pray that you will be that today. Therefore, the prisoner in the Lord urge you to walk worthy of the calling you have received. Ephesians 4:1. My parenting hack. I usually have to put on the full armor of God to battle my hungry children while they wait for dinner. And then they're full after their first bite. Thankfully, I've got Haya. While they're waiting, they happily chomp down on Haya's sugar-free vitamins and other probiotics. To them, it's a little treat while they wait for dinner. They probably won't eat. For me, it's a way to feel confident that they're getting essential vitamins, minerals, without gummy fillers. To make things even easier, Higher delivers. We get 30-day refills so you can never miss a day or a meal. World news marching on. War efforts continue around the world. Gaza is seeing most intense fighting in weeks. South Gaza, 360 people have fled Rafah amid strikes and street battles as Israel takes the eastern part of the city. Israel is also advancing in Jabalia, North Gaza, where Hamas regroups after Israel scaled back operations in January. Meanwhile, Secretary of State Blinken made an unannounced trip to Kyiv yesterday. Ukrainian President Z thanked Uncle Sam for recently passed $61 billion aid package and asked for quick delivery. Blinken said it was on the way. Further east, Russia is doing some rare reshuffling among its top military brass. President Putin replacing his longtime defense minister with an economist that effort to boost efficiency among massive military expeditions. The Christian perspective. Join in prayer for peace. We are confident that God can spread the peace he has given to those who trust in him. Isaiah 26:3. Eternal God, in whose perfect kingdom no sword is drawn, but the sword of righteousness, no strength known, but the strength of love. So mightily spread abroad your spirit, that all people may be gathered under the banner of the Prince of Peace, in whom we dominate and domain glory now and forever. Amen. Book of Common Prayer, page 654. Other news to brew. OpenAI has released its latest update, Chat GPT-40. Michael Cohen faced heated cross-examinations yesterday. This is some news. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is splitting up. 3 years after the couple's divorce, Melinda Fritz Gates is leaving the nonprofit she co-founded with their ex-husband Bill Gates, saying it's time for the next chapter of her philanthropy. She is starting a new $12.5 billion foundation focused on women and family. All right, man, they're just splitting up, breaking up. Bill, what you gonna do, Bill? 5 of 6 swing states polled are trending toward former President Trump. New polling shows Trump with the edge among likely voters in Wisconsin, Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, and Pennsylvania. Biden says his campaign has momentum and the polling data has been wrong all along. Meanwhile, key Senate races in Wisconsin, Nevada, Arizona, and Pennsylvania appear to be leaning blue. So, last election, God told me in a dream that Joe Biden was going to win, and people were going to be so happy. This year's election, God has not told me who's going to win. I've been asking him to give me a hint, give me a word, give me a sign. I have nothing yet. Oh, Canada, your air is touching our air again. Wildfire season started in a blaze with over 80 wildfires burning across Canada's western province. Smoke waffled south, bringing air quality alerts in Minnesota and Wisconsin on Monday, and yesterday in Iowa, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Kansas, where Kansas City had the U.S.'s worst air quality to be in a full-blown haze. Whipped cream on top? What do you put whipped cream on? Ice cream? Ice cream sundae? TPO picks how we're searching with free spoke. Whether you're searching how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon, for the first time this week it's 3. Looking more informed on the TPO story that your interest. You need a trustworthy search engine. FreeSpoke is a new search engine that's fighting for free internet. All searches are 100% anonymous, shielding you and your data from big tech's prying eyes, and adult content is blocked, shielding your kids from harmful content. In case you need one more reason to your FreeSpoke, they're combining media manipulation in your election season. Search results are labeled by media bias. What we're taking. I love this quiz. One simple reason: it offers solutions beyond just trying to sell you something. My quiz results were unexpected. They gave me practical tips like which foods to steer clear of, suggested stretches and activities to ease gut discomfort, and explain why gut acts up sometimes. It's not everyday thing, but my tummy doesn't always feel quite right. Well, I don't want to do too much personal. Bio Mama, Bye Mama does indeed dishing out information and advice that helps specific issues to spot on recommendations. Hey, that is the pour over. You already know what the church announcements are. It's time to sign off at 20 minutes. I got 2 people watching. This is BK International Talent Scout. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Shout out to my brother in LA. Shout out to the other person that's listening. Please share, comment below. I love you. I'll see you this evening. I'll be talking about the Stellar nominations were officially released yesterday.